someone you know, a lot of times people just want to, you know, not say what it is, rather, you know, lie about it, just to not be associated with it because you think you're going to be seen in a different way. Or
I just feel a lot, it's because a lot of people are just scared, fear of the unknown. A lot of times people don't want to know. People are ignorant. The ignorance and fear kind of go hand in hand. It's kind of like brother and sister. So, but it doesn't make me scared or fearful. I've had friends that I've got a good friend right now who's HIV positive, but because of the information, it doesn't, you know, deter me from giving them a hug or hey, how are you? I just think people just need to stay informed and keep educated, like anything else.
It's not time to judge somebody's moral lifestyle. It's not time for morality or to do that. And I think that's what society tried to do. They tried to judge people instead of treating them and helping them. And that's what made me very angry about the way my father was treated and about the way so many of my friends were treated, which is why I want to do everything I can to speak out against that type of stuff. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Information is very good. And if you have HIV and AIDS, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. You should come forward and get as much help as you can. And I wouldn't want anyone to be treated the way my dad was treated. Because my father died in a hospital bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, losing about 50, 60 pounds and with bones. And a beautiful man who never saw his grandkids, never saw me get married, never saw me graduate college, never saw his other kids grow up. And I never want that to happen to anybody else. I want people to live their lives and realize their full potential. So if you saw my dad, he was just a regular dad, you know. I mean, he was a great father, and I miss him terribly.
I think I still feel though that I'm like personally affected because South Central and the Bronx, and it seems like almost everywhere that I've been, has these gigantic rates. So I feel like if I live in a place or anywhere where it's affecting, I'm affected by it, you know? If like so many of our residents have HIV/AIDS, even if I don't, one of my friends maybe doesn't have it or I don't have it, it affects me.
So first of all, what we have to realize is that HIV it not just affects the individual who is infected, it affects the community as a whole. Okay, this is here, we don't want to deal with it, it's not our problem, let's get rid of it, let's sweep this under, we're not going to worry about it, let them worry about it. No, it's a community involvement, because once the community is involved, the awareness becomes, it reaches a much larger scale. So therefore, more information, more output of information can be given and more education can be given on it, so that people feel free to come on in and, you know, deal with the issue.
If you don't use your voice to do something about it, then you can't expect someone else to step up and do it.
But, you know, I'm going to tell you how God is with me. I'm there in my bed crying, right? I'm laying, crying. I'm picturing on my back, just picturing bricks on my back while I'm in a dark area, just pitch dark. Heavy bricks on my back, and I'm thinking to myself, saying to myself, I am stronger than this. And I'm lifting these bricks off my back. I'm lifting it, I'm lifting it, I'm lifting it. And then when I lift it, I began to smile and cry. I just felt a joy when nobody was there. I felt that I was being touched. I called my mother, I told her how much I love her, I told her how everything is happening is for a reason. Please, you don't know till you know, just please go get tested. Because you don't know what's out there. Don't do anything stupid. Just focus your mind on what's right. Do what you gotta do. Okay? If I can overcome something like that, you can overcome anything. There is always a possibility. You just gotta seek it. Life is beautiful. Life is always beautiful.